day, folks. What a pleasant and warm way to welcome you to Spokes Insight, your biggest sport magazine program here on Focus Online TV. I'm your host, Eric Palup Collins. On this program, we bring you in-depth and accurate analysis of a sporting event from the world of sports. This program comes your way Saturday every week from 2 to 4 p.m. here on Focus Online TV. We encourage you to keep watching. Again, I'm your host, Eric Palup Collins. Thanks for following. Good day, folks. What a pleasant and warm way to welcome you to Spokes Insight, your biggest sport magazine program here on Focus Online TV. I'm your host, Eric Palup Collins. On this program, we bring you in-depth and accurate analysis of a sporting event from the world of sports. This program comes your way Saturday every week from 2 to 4 p.m. here on Focus Online TV. We encourage you to keep watching. Again, I'm your host, Eric Palup Collins. Thanks for following. All right, so good day, folks. What a pleasant and warm way to welcome you to Spokes Insight here on Focus Online TV, your usual sports magazine program that brings you detailed and in-depth analysis about development from the world of sports. And this program comes your way Saturday of every week from 2 to 4 p.m. here from our main studios in Topo Village along the Japanese Freeway. And so on today's edition of our show, as we posted on our official Facebook page, we're going to be looking at our local league, the Liberia Football Association Orange National League, First Division and Second Division. The league got started since the 5th and 6th of September. There have been several games played across the country. We're going to bring you up to speed with regards to those games that have been played at different venues across the country. We're going to bring you some of the results, who are the higher goal scorers, the team performance, who's currently topping the table, and the performances of the various teams participating in this year league. Besides, the Elevate Award Committee has released the official listing of nominees for the various categories of award in this year Elevate 2023 award. Who are those names that have been shortlisted? We're going to bring you up to speed with those names that have been shortlisted for awards in the award this 2023. So it promises to be a full pack of informative, educative, and entertaining minutes or hour of sports information here on our program. We're just taking a short break, and we'll come back. We're going to get the show started. Good day, folks. What a pleasant and warm way to welcome you to Spokes Insight, your biggest sport magazine program here on Focus Online TV. I'm your host, Eric Palup Collins. On this program, we bring you in-depth and accurate analysis of a sporting event from the world of sports. This program comes your way Saturday every week from 2 to 4 p.m. here on Focus Online TV. We encourage you to keep watching. Again, I'm your host, Eric Palup Collins. Thanks for following. Okay, so we want to say thanks for rejoining us. Again, you are watching Focus Online TV live. And we want to say thanks for following our broadcast. To those of you that are watching our live stream, we want to say a big thank you. Please share our live video. You can also encourage or invite others to join us. Jeremy Tio Wish-Sompong, he said, excellent, he's following. And I want to say thanks for following. So, we're going to be talking about the Liberia Football Association Orange National League First and Second Division. Games, different games, various games have been played across different venues across the country, and we just thought to bring you up to speed with some of those matches being played. So, on the opening day of the game, we had a second division game played at the Tusafi sports page in Ghana's where you have Black Men Warriors going against Wologisi FC. And that game was very tense. It was how you call it, mouth-watering encounter between the two sides, Black Men Warrior and Wologisi FC. Two sides being well composed, engaged each other. After 90 minutes of play, Wologisi or FC defeated Black Men Warriors 1-0. That was the first game in the second division league. And the second game on that day, we have newly promoted second division side Discovery FC going against Young Professional, who have been in the league before. Young Professionals and Discovery FC played a very interesting match, competitive. Young Professional trying to demonstrate a lot of experience against the newcomers of Discovery FC, who we saw consistently attacking. And two-side play, actually, the game was very, very competitive. And in the dire minute, Jonathan Freeman, the captain of Discovery FC, got a lone goal, and Discovery FC had to defeat Young Professional 1-0. That was on March day 1 of the second division league at the Tusafi Sports Space in Ghana's so the league continued on the first day of the first division league play at the Samuel Kando Sports Complex in Pinsville. And at that venue, the first division encounter, we have Heaven 11, first division messengers, and they were against Liberia's traditional club Invisible 11 in the opening match of the Orange First Division 2023-2024 league season. Heaven 11 defeated Invisible 11 4-2. 4-2. You had the captain of Heaven 11, Daki Glay, on the scoring sheet. We had Nicholas Anju on the scoring sheet. And of course, Fred Livingston got a brace for Heaven 11. And they defeated Invisible 11 4-2. And that was it for that game. And the day's last encounter, we saw newly promoted first division side and one of the overrated clubs currently in our league, the Big Spenders. We know them. They are noted for spending a lot of money in the transfer window. And as a matter of fact, they are eyeing the championship. Pinsville FC, and so Pinsville FC took on Bay Mountain, the Gold Boss of Bay Mountain, who finished a runner-up in the league season in another competitive game between Bay Mountain and Pinsville FC. And that game ended 1-1. Pinsville FC took the lead through H-Down Weah, who is one of the nominees for the second division or MVP category. So when Pinsville FC took the lead through H-Down Weah, and later on, William Lip, a defender from Bay Mountain, got the equalizer for Bay Mountain. And so 90 minutes between the two sides and then 1-1. And so the matches continue, like we said, because the games are played across the country at different venues. So in the second day of the tournament, the competition, again, you have a defending champion Leska FC against NPA Anchors, newly promoted first division. NPA Anchors needs to be in the top flight. They got relegated and they qualified in the league season. They are back in the top flight. So NPA Anchors play against Leska, and Leska defeated them 2-0. 2-0 at the Tusafi Sports Base in Ghana's. And you have on the scoring sheet for Leska, Christopher Sekwe, who got the first goal for Leska, and Sekou Sherif, the captain, scored a very stunning free kick for Leska FC, extending the lead to 2-0 and full 90 minutes between the two sides, and the 2-0. And in that game, Leska were without Christopher Jackson, and they were also without Ashley Williams. Two of them recently they were with the national team that traveled to honor an AFCON qualifier against Morocco. The game was postponed due to a natural earthquake that occurred in Morocco, and later they had to travel the team to Ghana for a friendly where Liberia was defeated by Ghana 3-1. So Leska defeated NPA Anchors 2-0. Now, you also had all the time some games playing at other venues outside of Mosorado County, in Nimba County at the Fairfloor Thomas Stadium, in Nimba County, or Nimba Kwado defeated CC United 1-0. CC United lost 1-0 to Nimba Kwado. And of course, in Buchanan at the Doris Williams Sports Stadium, one of Liberia's traditional club, Mate Barrow, whose home is Buchanan, they defeated Freeport FC 2 goals to 0. 2 goals to 0. Then you have Watanga going against newly promoted first division side Global Farmer, formerly Moriva Club Breweries. They used to be in the top flight. They got relegated, and of course, they went to the second division. They changed the name to Global Farmer, and they managed to qualify. They are back in the top league. So Global Farmer play Watanga in their first game of the competition, and Watanga defeated Global Farmer 2 goals to 0. Emmanuel Sie, former country's MVP, he played for Bon County in the National County Sports Meet. He got the brace for Watanga against newly promoted first division side Global Farmer. So Watanga got her first win of the competition. So those were games that play during the round one of the competition at different venues. We told you about the game between Heaven 11 and Invisible 11. We'll talk about Pinsway FC and Bay Mountain. We talk about Liska and that of MPA Anchors, where Liska defeated them 2-0. Pinsway FC and Bay Mountain settled to a 1-0 draw. Heaven 11 defeated Invisible 11 4-2. Watanga defeated Global Farmer. Or 2-0. And we have one of the clubs of recent in our league called Muscat. They are participating in the top flight. And before they used to be called, Muscat, they were called Muscat. Now they are FC Calon Liberia. And so they and LPRC order settled to a 1-0 draw in the first game of the competition. So that was it during the round one. So like we said, other games were played to the second round two of the league got started again across the country. So some games played yesterday. You had Liska and Bay Mountain, very entertaining game yesterday between Liska and Bay Mountain. And that game ended 1-0 in favor of Liska. At the dying minute, Mariki Kurman got the lone goal for Liska FC. Lavi Enders Lingo is closely following from Pinsway Duburu. Many thanks for your informative sports program. So Liska and Watanga last evening game, it was a nerve edge battle at the Anthony Tottenham Stadium. I was there live from start to end. We saw how the game played. Bay Mountain, now Watanga, Bay Mountain, and Liska. Bay Mountain appear more relaxed, more confident. And we saw Liska engaging Bay Mountain, but when they came back from the break, Bay Mountain got more composed. That they created a lot of chances that were in Utah last. Of course, Liska too, with experience being the current champion. And in the dire minute, Mariki Kurma got a head up, and Liska defeated Bay Mountain 1-0. So Liska currently sits at the top of the table because they have played 2 games and they have 6 points. They have scored 3 goals from 2 games with 6 points. Besides, the first game on yesterday, it was Global Farmer against Mate Barrow, and that game ended 1-0. Mate Barrow first half, they got the lead in the first half. And in the second half, Global Farmer came behind and got the equalizer through Amadi Akawa. So 90 minutes between Global Farmer and Mate Barrow ended 1-0. So Global Farmer now has 1 point from 2 games played currently in the LFA of the Orange National League First Division. Mate Barrow has 4 points from 2 games. They won the first game 2-0 against Freeport FC, and they drew yesterday 1-1 with Global Farmer. So today we have some fixture, the biggest Pinsway derby today at the Samuel Canado Sports Complex in Pinsway. If you are around there today, you're going to be Pinsway FC versus Watanga, the Pinsway derby. Pinsway FC versus Watanga, a very fun game. Pinsway FC have the likes of Edward Lennon, who is a candidate for the most valuable player award. They have Emmanuel Dine, who's one of the best goalkeeper currently on the local scene. I think he's been shortlisted for the best goalkeeper award also for this year. We have Pinsway FC leg on Nicholas Warty, one of Liberia's best holding midfielder. Pinsway FC, Mark Pay, recently he was transferred from Bay Mountain. So Mark Pay will be featuring for Pinsway FC today. He will be leading the attack. Then we are also in the squad. Then we are scoring a number of goals last season, qualifying Pinsway to the top flight. He's a candidate for the second division MVP. He's been nominated. So he's in the race for the most valuable player for the second division just in the league. Then we know of Eugene Swain. He's the captain. Jenkins CA, a lot of other big names we know from Pinsway FC. And the same with Watanga. Watanga have a couple of names, guys who've been around, who are featured both at the local and national level. Like the captain Facility Logan, he have had some spell with the national team. Currently, he's the captain for the local national team that is preparing for the Chen qualifier. Excuse me. And they have Imaya Sie, who is the joint higher goal scorer in the current league. Currently, he and Fred Livingston each have 2 goals, so they are the leading higher goal scorer currently in the local league. So Emmanuel Sie will be leading the attack for Watanga tomorrow. Watanga has Chauncey Freeman, we know, the likes of Vani Sando, and they have other guys like Derek Judu, who are playing for the national team. He's a goalkeeper. They will be having Emmanuel Fode, the left back from the under 17, a young man developing. He has been impressive for recent. We've been following his game. So it's going to be a competitive game between Watanga and that of Pinsville FC today at the Samuel Kando Sports Complex in Pinsville. And somewhere around the Ghana's two Safi Bell, Heaven 11 will play Freeport FC. Freeport FC lost her first game in Grand Bassa County to Barrow 2-0. And so they are playing the second game today. And Freeport will be desperately in need of a point or three. And Heaven 11 won the first game 4-2 against Invisible 11. They will also be hoping to extend their point to six, where they will have an opportunity to sit on the league table. But Freeport FC will also be desperate because they have already lost the first game. Theodore Hodge, I'm following from a Soul Cleaner resident. Want to say thanks for joining the conversation. So today's game, those are interesting encounters. We have the second division on the fixture today too. We just talked to bring you up to speed with the second division fixture from our local league for the second division fixture. Let's see how it look like for today. Second division, we have Ghana's FC will be going against Black Man Warrior at the Tusafi Sports Page, and that match is expected to start by 3:30. And of course, Shatter FC will be playing Discovery FC, and that will be at the George Manuel Weah Technical Center in Kirisburg. So there are 2 games in the second division category today, and there are 2 games also in the first division category today. Ghana's FC versus Black Man Warrior at the Tusafi Sports Page by 3:30, and we have Shatter FC against Discovery FC also by 3:30 at the George Manuel Weah Technical Center in Kirisburg. And that is the 2 second division games. In the 2 first division games, we have Heaven 11 versus Freeport FC 5:45 at the Tusafi Sports Page in Ghana's Way. And of course, you will have Pinsville FC against Watanga at the Samuel Kando Sports Complex later today. So if you are following the program, you are following the Sports Inside Live here on Foci Online TV, broadcasting from our main studios in Topo Village along the Jibani Freeway. Like we said, this program brings you detailed and in-depth analysis of a development from the world of sports. Today we're talking local sports. We're looking at our local league here on the local scene. The league got started about 2 weeks ago, and their games been playing. So we're bringing you up to speed with regards to the league table. Leicester is currently tapping the table because they have played 2 games and they won all 2, so they got 6 points. Followed by Martin Barrow, who got 4 points because she won 1 and she drew 1 game. She got 4 points. Until the other teams can play, Heaven 11, they are tied because they won 4-2 in the first game. A couple of other teams follow, like Nima Kwado, who won CC United 1-0, so they got 3 points. Watanga SC also has 3 points. They won 2-0 in the first game. So some of the losers, we have Invisible 11. They were defeated 4-2. Freeport FC, they were defeated 2-0. They are yet to score a goal in the competition, like CC United, who was defeated 1-0. LPRC Order and FC Kalon Liberia, formerly Muscat FC, settled to a 1-1 draw. So those are some of the results. And today the game continued, like we said. And it's about 3 o'clock. Like we today's edition. I will be leaving studio shortly to go and provide live coverage at the Tusafi where the game will be played. So again, if you want to participate on the program, the number is on the screen. You can participate. We just give you 5 minutes or 9 for your calls to come in. And we want to shut down this edition of our show today so that we can move to the feed to bring you live coverage of today's game. If you want to participate, the number on the screen, you can call. So Jeremy Theo Weiss is following Lavi Anderson Lincoln, and we also have Theodore Hodge is also following our live broadcast. So the numbers on the screen, you can participate. You can call by WhatsApp to join the conversation. If you've been following, you can call via WhatsApp to join the conversation. If you've been following, yeah. Peter Yense, he said, excellent. As Augusta Dugo, following live from Lockington, bro. Keep it up. Thanks for following. Peter Yense, president of the student, the student governing council of the African Methodist Episcopal University. Mr. President, want to say you are recognized. Thanks for following our broadcast. Yeah, so this is Focus on Sports Insight, your detailed, in-depth sports magazine program that brings you all you need to know about sport, about football, everything you need to know. So we here today. We're talking about our local league. We'll be bringing you up to speed with regards to some of the games that have already played in the Orange National League of First and Second Division. We talk about the First Division. We talk about the Second Division, and of course we have some Second Division games. The second round, Chion Professional defeated Park FC 4-1 at the Tusafi Sports Pitch in the second game. Park FC already lost the first game. They lost 3-1 to Shatter FC at the George Manuel Weah Technical Center in Kirisburg. So the second game again. So Park FC has tasted 2 defeats already. They were defeated 4-1 by Gion Professionals at the Tusafi. So they have lost 2 games already. They need to double up. Ghana FC got the first win. They play away in Sano Kante. They play in Sano Kante. They play Sano MP and they defeated them 1-0. So today, Ghana FC is in action. They will be playing at the Tusafi against Blackman Warrior for the second game. So we just want to run you through quickly with some of the results from Europe, some of our European league. We know some of you are major followers of the leagues in Europe. Earlier today, Liverpool defeated Wolverhampton Wanderers 3-1. So some of you who are ardent followers of European football, Liverpool defeated Wolves 3-1. And so for that game, Wolves took the lead in the 7th minute, but Liverpool got the equalizer through Gabo in the 55th minute, and the game continued. Alexander Robertson extended Liverpool lead to 2-1, and lastly, H. Bruno got the third goal for Liverpool, and that's it. Liverpool won. Wolves 3-1. It is halftime. The English Premier League halftime. Aston Villa and Crystal Palace halftime. It is 0-0 still. Fulham and Luton Town halftime from the English Premier League. It is still 0-0. Manchester United is down 1-0 against Brighton. They are playing home. Old Trafford. Tottenham and Sheffield United is still 0-0 halftime. You also have West Ham leading Manchester City 1-0. The game is 46 minutes. So those are some of the results from the English league currently in Europe. The German Bundesliga will get some results from there. 74 minutes. Hoffenheim is leading FC Köln 3-1. Hoffenheim is playing away. Freiburg and Borussia Dortmund is 2-2 currently. We have Mainz 05 and Stuttgart. It is 1-1, 77 minutes. RB Leipzig and Augsburg. RB Leipzig leads Augsburg 3-0, 75 minutes. Well, of course, Wolfsburg leading Union Berlin 2-1, 76 minutes. That is for the German league. The games are still playing. For the Spanish La Liga, Atletico Bilbao earlier defeated Cadiz FC 3-0. And currently you have Valencia. They are up 2-0 against Atletico Madrid. It is halftime between the two sides. For the French league, it is 0-0 between Rennes and Ladies. And 5 minutes going in the game already. So that's some of the results we got from our major leagues in Europe. Like we said, if you want to call, you can call on the program. The numbers is on the screen. You can call by WhatsApp. So we want to call it a day on this edition of our program, because as I leave from here now, I'm going in the feed direct. I'm going straight to the Tusafi where I'm going to begin some live coverage. Second division game between Ghana FC and Blackman Warrior. Keep posted. Follow my page. Follow Focus Online TV to get all of the latest updates from today's game. Also going to bring you update from the game between Freeport FC and Heaven 11. We'll bring you updates from the game between Pinsway FC and of course Watanga FC. It has been a good time all year with all of you that have been following our live broadcast. Jeremy Tio Wisompon, Lavi Ernest Lincoln, Theodore Hush, Augusta Duko, and of course President Peter Yense II. I want to say thanks for following. We return next week Saturday with another edition of our show. It has been a good time all year with you, and I bid you farewell on this edition. Thank you very much.